Hi, my name is Ashley Kim. I would say that my relationship to fashion has been lifelong. I have always loved fashion, but it always felt very inaccessible to me because I've always been somebody who has been in a fat body. When I was growing up, my family members would tell me, oh, if you want to get married, you need to lose weight. I was really obsessed with the Jonas Brothers when I was a teenager, and my dad was like, do you want to marry a Jonas Brother? And I was like, yeah, of course I want to marry a Jonas Brother, Dad. And he was like, well, you need to lose weight if you want to marry a Jonas Brother. I was a child when he told me that, and that is just like something that, I'm an adult now, and I have thought about that at least once a week for my entire life. That was still a very pivotal moment in my life where I felt defined what I thought I needed to be. I love fashion, and I have not always felt that fashion has loved me. When you're plus size and you are trying to express yourself, it is just really difficult sometimes, like through fashion, because fashion is expression, fashion is how you communicate with the world. I think that that is really what fashion has evolved into for me. It's like a language. I think the fashion industry has been so resistant to size inclusivity because they're scared. I think the fashion industry is scared of what they don't know. I think what really sells for the fashion industry is this idea that you can feel really good if you're smaller, if you're taking up less space, and if you look like the people on TV or the people in magazines, that is how they make their money. The fashion industry, I think, embraces that. They embrace this idea that we don't feel comfortable with ourselves. They feed into our insecurities because we want to be accepted by everyone around us. Everyone needs to wear clothes, and everyone deserves to feel like they can express themselves exactly the way that they want to. People just hide behind a screen and they say whatever they want, and it might not always be anything that they would ever say in person, but it's very sad to see people kind of just feeling so free to be so fatphobic. I think the thing about being fat too is that, and discriminating towards fat people, is that it's a form of discrimination that is acceptable. I think people see people in a bigger body and they're like, oh, you must want to be skinny, you must want to lose weight, you must want to be living your life every day dieting because I don't want to be fat. People they're so scared of being fat. And it's so crazy because I'm we're on this earth for such a short amount of time, and the thing that you're worried about is being fat. You don't want to look like me. That's crazy. And I don't care that you don't want to look like me, but you care so much about not wanting to look like me, and then they want you to feel so sad that they don't want to look like you. If I had a megaphone and the whole world was listening, I would say, who gives a who cares, Sometimes when I don't want to put something on and I'm feeling insecure about a body part or something, I feel the thing that I need to remind myself is literally who gives a if somebody cares, they are not the kind of person that you want to be around. And that is why I think surrounding yourself with a community that uplifts you is so important, because they're the type of people that are going to make you feel good. I'm gonna go into a room with my friends and I'm gonna wear the dress that I was feeling uncomfortable with, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, you look amazing. That is the beauty of being around, surrounding yourself with people that uplift you, and just an amazing community.